Round of applause, please, for Martin Olyett.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This old world will never change the way it's always been, and all the many ways of war will change it back again. I've been searching for the dolphins in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? Now I don't want to tell this world how to get along. Oh, I only know the peace will come when all the hate is gone. I've been searching for the dolphins in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? Sometimes I think about Saturday's child. Oh, and all about the times we were running wild. I've been searching for the dolphins in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? 'Cause this old world will never change. This old world will never change. This old world will never change. Thank you. Some know it again, sorry about that. Some of you may know this one. It's 22 miles to Olyett town. Take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. The headwinds you might batter me, the fence sunrises they flatter me. Camp at night, up at dawn, to lay my heels on the Bishop's lawn. My clothes are sodden, wet with rain, looking out on Suffolk's plains. I'm the last of this working breed. I punt and push through the swathe of reed. And it's 22 miles to Olyett town. Take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. And it's 22 miles to Olyett town. take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. Tracks and taking the time, earning a living come rain or shine. Runs in the family, the cart away, lays a wind through me every day. Some decorated parade with early people make our way to the cathedral in Lady Chapel. I bow my head near the altar where my kin were wed, and it's 22 miles to Ely town. Take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. And it's 22 miles to Ely town. Take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. Environment agency, if they could, they'd put a stop to my livelihood. Can't love you and fend as much as I can. I'm Peter Carter, real catcher man. And it's 22 miles to Ely town. Take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. And it's 22 miles to Ely town. Take my heels to the Bishop and Crown. Against the flow of the river I know, against the flow of the river I go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Am I all right?
Yeah. I don't know what that was, Mark. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know, it's all right. I think it was when I just sort of tapped my guitar. I thought I'd sort of knock my lead out or something, but it's all right.
Oh,
you have not done it.
It could be a bit of static actually. Some static. Maybe that leads.
Push your thingy back in.
No, it's not. Push your thingy.
It's not a lead. Okay.
It sounds like the volume's coming through. Okay.
Right, just going to finish it off with something that's a real experiment. I've not done in public before. I'll take all my clothes. No, I'm not. It's a sort of a mix between a traditional folk song and a bit of a Davy Graham sort of instrumental, sort of Indian sort of song called Riff Mountain. And the words are a man of constant sorrow, and as I said, the guitar bit is Riff Mountain by Davy Graham. So we'll see how it goes. Can't promise anything, we'll see how it goes. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, place where I was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble, no pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble, I have no friends to help It's fare thee well, my own true lover. I never expect to see you again, for I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die there on this train. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger, my face you'll never see no more. But there is one promise that is given: I'll meet you on God's golden shore. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, place where I was born and raised. Thank you very much. Thank you.